Hello, how is Ben Said here? So this is a brief tutorial on how to design a simple flyer with Pixel Lab on Play Store. Okay, Pixel Lab, you find this Pixel Lab in Play Store. Okay, and if you're an Apple user, sorry, you have a Pixel Lab. I think this Pixel Lab takes some pictures, but you need to pay to access it. So I'm sorry for Apple users. Okay, so this is my Pixel Lab. I just have to log in. Just have to click on it and it opens this way. So this is how the default setting looks like. So what I need to do here is I need to clear off this text I have here, this text here, and if I have to clear it, I just have to do this. This is the layers. So I click on the layers and I have this. So when I have this is where delete is. I just have to come immediately here and delete this, and that's all about this. So what I have to do next is I have to give it a background of my choice. Okay, any background I want to give it. So now this is the background I want to use, and this way my backgrounds are. So this is a background. Okay, so I click here and I have color and I have other tools here. Okay, what I need here is a color, so I just click on the color, which is the first, and I give it my normal color. So I don't need gradients. Okay, as you can see, we are in gradient and I don't need gradient, so I need a color, so I have to click on color instead. So I click on color, and these are some few colors here. So the color I need as a background is white, so I'll just have to click on white, and this is my background color. The next step here is I need to bring out my idea of any flyer I want to design, and as I earlier said, this is going to be a simple flyer design, and I think we should design something, let's say a Women's Day flyer. So what I do here is I just give it a shape. Sorry, I was here, and if I have to go where I have shapes, I just have to click this middle, this object tool. So this object tool is where I have shapes, I have arrows, I have stickers, I have everything. So when I get into the object tool, the next thing is shapes. So I click on the shape, and this is how my shape look like. So this is a rectangle. Sorry, it's a square, but I can turn it to, I can use it as a rectangle, I can use it as any shape. So we also have other shapes here. If you're interested in knowing where other shapes are, you can click here to see other shapes. So we have other shapes here. So Pixel has just few shapes, but you can use these few shapes to get more shapes. So I advise you to just follow and use exactly what I'm using here. So we have our square here, and this is how I can adjust the square to my rectangle, any shape I want. So this is it here, where I can adjust it to, I can adjust it here, 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 and here. So let's say I want to make it a rectangle. I just have to bring it down here, maybe stretch this edge to make it a rectangle. I'm sorry. So when I do this, what I have to do next is I have to give it a color. So with Pixel Lab, I can just go ahead and give it a color, but I want to show you guys how to get this color. So the color I'll be using here is something, let's say, orange color, a sharp orange color. So maybe if I go searching here, I may not see the color, and I already have my color here, but I want to show you how to get the color. So if you want to get the color, you have to click here where I have this plus, click on the plus, and this is a color code here. This is my color code. It means if I put this color code anywhere, I'm going to have the same color I need. Okay, so now how do I put the color? This is where I do it, where I have this pen. So I just have to click on it and type my color, and this is the color here. So just type what you're seeing here, and it's going to give you that exact color. If you change any digit here, it's going to give something different. So you just have to type exactly what you see here, and it gives you this. So we have our color already, and I click on OK. So this is OK tool here. I just click on OK, and I have this. So if I have to create another rectangle, I don't have to go back to shapes and doing everything as I did. So what I need to do is I need to come to this layer, and when I come to this layer, I have this here. I click on it, and I have copy. This is copy here. This is copy here. So if I click on this, it copies. I can make as many copies as I want of this, so I don't need them. So now what I need to do here is, there's also a copy tool beneath here. There's also a copy tool here. You just have to copy here to get whatever you want. So let me just get my next color and let's make the tutorial very brief, as I earlier said. So I will give this color let's say green, and I think you all know how to do this already. So this is my green color, and if you want to get this color code of this green color, you just have to do as we did here. This is a plus, you get to the plus, and this is a color code here. So you want to input the color code, you click here instead, and you input your color code here. So immediately input your color code here is going to give the same color, the exact color I have there. So the color code is 00966B. So I click to have this. Hope the tutorial is very easy. So I just have to adjust it, and if I have to adjust it, I need the move tool. So we have two move tool, two position tool here. Sorry, we have the position and we have the relative position. So what I need here is I need the relative position, and you see how the relative position are just right. So this is center, this is center, this is this gives shifty to left, aligning left, and this align right. This is below, above, and if you want to make it, if you want to centralize everything, you just have to click on this. You have to click, I think here, this two to centralize it. So this two now is now at the center. So what we need is just to make it. What we need is just this to centralize it this way, and we can adjust it with our hands here. Just centralize here, and I've adjusted with our hands. So if I have to shift it, let's see, just a little, what I need here is now the relative, the position tool, and this is a position tool here. So I just have to adjust it a little bit, shift it above, and click on this and shift it below as well. So I can now adjust this too. What I have to do next is I have to bring in my image I intend to use, and my image I'm going to provide a link where you get this image below in the comment section. So this is where I have my image, and this is the woman I'm about to use. I just have to click on it, and I have this woman here. So I'm just going to give her a size, and I think that size should be something maybe let me just do it this way. Let me reduce the size instead, okay? Let me reduce the size. Sorry, I think I should increase instead. Okay, the size is okay this way. I just need to bring this down a little bit, and I have this okay. So when I have this, I just go to the layer, and remember this is the orange and this is the green. So if I have to change the green, let me just change the green to normal green so you can see how everything works with your own eyes. Okay, so this is a green and this is a orange. I need to put this woman somehow like this. Sorry, like this instead. So if I have to adjust this, if I have to adjust maybe the woman, put the woman under any object, I just have to drag it with my own hands. Like I will just hold it. This is the woman here. I'll just hold it and drag it to wherever I want it to be. So what I need is that this one should be above the woman. The orange should be above the woman, and the green should be below the woman. So this is what I need here. This is what I want. So when I do this, I just replicate the exact thing. I think you know how to copy. Just copy the exact thing. I give it the color, this same color here. Anytime you give a color in Pixel Lab, the color comes first according to how you have used it. So the first color we input here was orange, and this is why orange is here. The second color of input was green, and this is why green is the first here. So I just have to put this behind this woman, and I adjust it with my hand relative to I reduce this to 1 and shift it, shift. When I'm satisfied, okay, and this is what I want. So I can now go ahead to lock all these. If I have to lock them, just click on the lock. If I lock all this, means I can't move anything here. It means even if I try to move them with my hands, nothing is going to move. Nothing is going to move unless I have to go to the layers itself. I have to go to the layers and touch on the object before I can move it, and I can't move it with my hands. I have to move it with this. So we don't need this anymore. We just have to keep it as it is this way. So the next thing I should input is my text, which is the first is Women's Day. Since I said we're designing something about Women's Day. Women's Day. And I can see, since it's text, I'm going to see it here, okay? Since it's text, I'm going to see it here. You can add a new text here, but if you want to edit it, you can edit it in the layers, and you can edit it below here. Edit. That's editing text, right? So here I have my fonts. Here I have my fonts, and if you have to click it, you can't have text and you're going under object tool to edit. It's not going to go. Like with the object tool, you can't have a text this way and you want to edit with the object tool. It's not going to go. Yeah, nothing is going to be editable here. But if you have a text tool, what you have to do is go to the text. If you have a text here, and you want to edit, you have to go to the text tool, and you have this. So I just have to scroll, just left, just go, and I have font, and this is my font here. So I click on this font, and I have so many fonts here with Pixel Lab, and what I need is I think I need, and okay, I'm satisfied with this. Let me use this, and I'll add the size. Since it's a main thing here, I'll add the size. Adding the size, I just need to drag with my hands, okay? Drag at the edge with my hands. Or I can still add the size here. I add the size to whatever size I want it to be. It's easy, right? So I've added the size. If I'm not satisfied, I can still reduce the size and adjust it to where I want it to be. So this is how I want mine to look like, and I will come here and give it the color. Let me give this as a color, okay? Or I think let's give green instead. So when I have this, the next is my next text. Hope you have seen where I got my text. I just click the plus at the top left. Click on the plus and I have text. I input my text. Then I can just drag it wherever I want it to be, and I go to edit, come here. So anytime I input my text, I edit here. Sorry for being fast, okay? I edit here. So I have edit, and this is a pen here to edit. I edit, and my text should be, let's say, happy international. Happy international. So the size, let me reduce the size to something small. correct, and I should give it a color range. And I can scroll here to fonts, where I have my fonts. I select the font. Let me see what font type I can use here. So I'm satisfied with this Daniel. I'm just going to use this Daniel font. And this is a Daniel font I have here. So when I have a font like this, I just adjust it with the move tool. Hope you know how to use the move tool. After I'm done with this, I move to the next text, which is maybe the wish. Hope you've seen where I'm adding the text, and I'm sure you already know how to add the text already. So this is my color. I give it the white color, and I think our wish should be a quote from Eleanor. So a woman, he says, hope you're seeing where I'm editing it. I just have to click the top here. I just have to click the top here to edit, and I click on the pen. It says a woman. It's like a tea bag, like a tea bag. Full stop. You can't tell how strong she is until you put her in a hot water. Full stop. So this is the code here. So after this, I just click on my OK, and I have this here like this. So I have to reduce my size since it's too big. Reduce my size. Let me just bring it a little bit down. Okay, it's okay this way. The next, I need to like give the credit to a person who came up with this quote, and his name is Eleanor Roosevelt, if I did pronounce the name correctly. So let me copy this. So the same, I need to input the same font with this, and probably the same size. So what I need to do is just to copy this. When I copy, I edit the text to his name, Eleanor Roosevelt. Okay, my keyboard recognizes his name. So I drag with my hands right down here. I give it a color. I give it a color white. And size. Let me reduce the size. His name don't have to be too big. So I've given the credit to him since it's his quote. And what I need to do is I need to write here and let people know that this is actually a quote. So I have my an object I reserved for this. I think it's saved here. So this object, I have to reduce the size. The quote quotation mark, I have to reduce the size. Let's say to something. me see here. I think like this is okay. I can now adjust it to where I want it to be. And this is how my flyer looks like. Next, I can input maybe my logo. If you have a logo, fine. If you don't have a logo, then fine. Here I have my logo. Sorry, I think my logo should be here. Okay, and this is how I wanted my design to look like, and finally I've gotten the result. So if you have to do anything, if you want to do anything else, I think the flyer is okay this way, so you don't have to do anything stupid. You don't have to edit anything. Since you're a newbie to this, you can do something stupid. If you don't have a logo, you can still use this code as your logo. Just input, sorry, just shift it. I just copied the same logo. I just copied the same quotation mark, but since it's white, it was not visible in the white background, but now it's visible in the black, in the green color, in the green shape. So when I have this, I can increase the size to whatsoever I want, and I use it here. So let's say this is our final output. And okay, now that we are done with the flyer, it's time to save our flyer. Okay, and what I need to do here is just to click here, I have save as project and save as image. If I want to save this project, maybe I want to edit it anytime soon, I can just come here and save it. Let's say Women's Day. I've saved my project. And if I want to save it as an image, I just have to save it here instead. The same place, save and save as image. So what I need here is dimension. I go here, dimension, to get the best. Sorry, dimension here, so as to get the best quality. So I'll go for very high and click on save. So I have this now. I can now check my gallery. This is my flyer I designed just now. Here comes the end of this tutorial. How is being inside here.